Hey everyone, I'm Mary Jo Martin with the Wholesaler Magazine here in Mansfield, Texas at the new Klein Tools heat treating facility. This is Matt Klein. He is the chairman of the board of Klein Tools. And Matt, it's been a great 2 days down here in Mansfield. Yesterday you told us a lot about the family legacy with the company. Give our readers a little bit of a glimpse inside of that.
Okay, sure. It all starts with our great-great-grandfather, my generation's great-great-grandfather. He came over from Germany. He was a locksmith and a blacksmith there, and decided to move to the United States way back in the late 1840s. Started doing his trade, and kind of by accident got into the tool business. He started repairing broken pliers that had been made in Europe and in the Chicago area, and right in the Loop. And then he started getting repeat business, and over a period of time he became in the tool business. Now the quality goes way back to his training as a locksmith and a blacksmith, because they had the journeyman trade system in Germany, where you had to learn a trade and a skill, and a master had to sign off on you so you could get your certification. So quality was always in his mind, and so it was always a #1 thing with Klein, and continues to be that way.
Right. And you said you're now on your 5th and 6th generation,
right?
Correct?
I'm 5th generation, and we have, well, my cousin Tom is the other member of our 5th generation at the moment. Some have retired, so we're the last 2, but there's 8 in the 6th generation that are involved in the business, and there's some 7th generation, but it'll be a while before they're going to be involved in the business yet. So.
Sure. Well, tell us a little bit from a personal point of view what that legacy means to you, and why it's so important for new generations of Klein's family to keep coming in the business.
Well, we're asked a lot of times how we have stayed a family business for so long, and I remember my grandfather and my dad saying, each generation kind of has to make up their mind. Do they want to continue? Do they not want to continue? But we all got started early in the business. We worked during high school and college, and we started doing the menial jobs from the bottom up. Sweeping floors, cleaning up machines, doing repairs. It took a while, shipping and receiving, and then as we got a little bit older, then we're allowed to go out and run machines and learn some other things. There's some, you can't our rule, and I believe this is probably a state rule, is you can't run equipment till machining and that type of equipment until you're 18. So we had to wait till that point in time.
Good motivation to keep going.
So we all learned, and we all got interested, and some family members decided to do other things. Many of us stuck with the business, and I'm very happy that we have.
Talk a little bit, if you would, about your commitment to Made in the USA, your manufacturing operations here in this country.
Over the past 10 years or so, Klein Tools has invested approximately $200 million into U.S. manufacturing. What you saw over the past couple of days are just 2 of the plants that we've been investing in. There's 2 plants in Illinois and another in New York where we've also been investing. The Klein family has always been dedicated to manufacturing in the United States. When we chose this location, for instance, we could have chosen any location in the world, and obviously we said, okay, it's going to be the United States, and then we just had to pick, okay, what location. And we did some demographic research, and we ended up here in Mansfield, Texas.
Well, it's been very impressive to see your operations, and one of the things I thought was so unique yesterday was you have a lot of robotics and automation, which is really impressive, but you still have a big focus on the worker and their hands actually touching those tools. Talk about what that means for the quality of your products.
Well, for us, robots can perform functions. All the passion for building a high-quality product comes from the people, and so people will always be involved in the process. Just about every step of the way, from the guys programming the robots to the guys actually putting their hands on and inspecting.
Very impressive.
That load is going to be final cured, that one's going to be preheated, and then this one is going to be submerged in the black. plastic.
It's wonderful. And you were talking yesterday. You talked a lot about the customer feedback, and one of those things was about the grips. And if you could give us a little bit of an insight about what kind of things you hear from the customers and how you design those grips that you're making here.
Okay. Well, yeah. Part of my role in product development is to get the voice of the customer, and we do that extensively with every project that every product that we introduce. We get their feedback. We host focus groups. We go out into the field and talk to them. And specifically for that, those handles you were talking about, the electricians insulated pliers. We actually went out of the country to talk to some of the international electricians and to get their input on the style of handle that they use, because they use insulated tools every day, as opposed to the U.S. where it's once in a blue moon. So we talked to them and got feedback and figured out what's comfortable and what they like, and then implemented some of our own, like the two-layer feature. That's something that we do, and so we kind of merged the preferences of international market with our own, and came out with what we think is going to be a hit.
That's awesome. And Michael, today we're over at the heat treating facility, but yesterday we toured the other manufacturing facility that you have here in Mansfield. Give us a little glimpse inside that facility.
So basically at that facility we're machining and finishing all of our wire cutting and stripping products. So our pliers, our wire strippers, our cable cutters, and our pump pliers. We do everything from machining them to induction hardening them, which is also going to be at the heat treat facility here. But then once they are finished heat treating, we bring them back, we adjust them, we finish them, put the handles on, and get them ready to ship them out to our distribution center in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Awesome. And yesterday, one of the bullet points that y'all talked about was the continued reinvestment that you make in your manufacturing plants, and they're here in the United States. Why is all that so important to you?
Well, it's important for us to keep the product made here in the U.S. We feel that we can control the quality better, and we feel that that's what our end users are wanting. So, to further that commitment, we're actually getting ready to break ground on another facility down here in Mansfield, which will be 175,000 square feet, and that'll house our screwdrivers and nut driver manufacturing processes.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you everyone. You're going to be able to read a lot more about everything that happened at Klein Tools in the next issue of The Wholesaler.